Hello, 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 everyone. How are we all doing today? Happy Monday. It is Monday, right? It is Monday. Happy Monday to all of you out there. Not doing any builds. We're doing some drive. Hello, 3194. Welcome back. And we're going to be doing a small little local. That way I can get that set up and ready to go. I know that EB is going to be sending me a couple of cold trains too. I got some more stuff going on. We got some orders to fill, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So, it's a very snowy Monday, especially for all of our friends up north. Can everybody hear me pretty good? I realized that was turned down a little bit. I couldn't remember why I turned it down, but I think I have everything all set up and ready to go now. But it's definitely a cold, snowy Monday. Everybody hear me over the engines, over the trains. We'll turn that down just a little bit. I may get a rock train soon. Very nice. A little quiet for me. Let me turn up my radius here a little bit. Don't want to turn it up too loud because then I'd get way too loud. We want to make sure that everybody can hear the game to a certain degree and hear me to a certain degree, where I'm not busting out people's eardrums, where the game's not busting out people's eardrums and all that fun shit. But let me go ahead and say hello to everyone that's in the chat. Hello EB, hello Nappy, hello Train Master 60. Some numbers, BNSF 4715, AWVR, Nick from Vegas. Just got home from getting photo shots in Eli. Very nice. Jonathan YouTube. Jeffrey Davis. Trayman 60. CP. Oh yeah, Jonathan. What's up? Tomorrow's your birthday. Very nice. Oh, happy birthday. You had Taco Bell for dinner? I had my own homemade fried chicken, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese with my own barbecue sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. So we only gotta take 10 cars up. We gotta do the local first. Out of here. Go ahead and get some things set up. VBBR. Oh, yeah, I know where they're at. We got some orders to fill. We gotta go across there. I don't think I have anybody on their way against me. Let's go check. I need to get rid of that train there. Let's see. Oh, yep, here's another EB train. Let me go ahead and get him loading again. Okay, there's one doing his thing. Pretty sure I had a shilling train getting loaded too. Let's run up there. No one's at Holly Thicket, it looks like. Yep, there he is. Who is this? And is that BNSF? That is, and that's Shilling's train. Someone can tell Chance I also have a train already ready for him. Make sure that I have portals and stuff ready to go. There's no one there. There's a whole line of engines here. Is that EV engines or oh, nope, all the CSX engines are ready. Oh yeah, I forgot I was about to do an engine move. So this is gonna be like five engines going across. But they're waiting for that train to get out of Cornetsville. There's Chance's train ready to go back to him. He's still AFK? Okay. Let me go ahead before I leave out of that yard. Let me go ahead and get that portal open. That way I know when you send me that coal train. Milepost. So how's everyone enjoying the snow? Up in the Northeast anyway. I know my friends up in Long Island, man, they got hit. They got slammed. BNSF, it's still snowing down here in Hazardland. What snow? I got wind. 32 inches of snow in New York, the largest snowfall recorded in the U.S. Wow. It only snowed once? Wow. Well, we got some loaded grain hoppers. Not grain. What is it? What is it? Yeah, that's grain. Technically yeast. Yeast products. That we gotta run down to Danny B. So 3194 has been thrown into local service for this run. Uh-oh. Come on. Give me the thing. It was enough to get you out of school? Yeah, I was about to say, I should be good to do 35 now. Then 3194 will be in helper service soon, probably. That's that Dr. Pepper. All right. No, we do a runaround. There's a small runaround track up there that I can do. No, I don't have to reverse the entire like almost 6 miles back to the yard. Bringing back the soda can ASMR, I see. Yes. Is that Dr. Pepper? That's that Dr. Pepper. I wish we could do, like, you know, in some cases on Twitch, there's one things that I do miss in terms of, like, there are some things that people in the chat could do, like redeem so many points and it play, like, some stupid sound. I wish we could do that here over on YouTube. It was non-paid, but it brought in audience engagement, I guess. That's at Conway Southern over there. Look at them Dash 8s over there. The ones that retired the U-boats. I gotta keep it at 30 because I gotta diverge up here. Good evening from Snowy, PA. Hello, Mother Slug. How you doing? Your goofy EMDs are currently in Conway Yard on that tie train. which all the MOW trains are about to go out. If I have time during this stream, I would like to have them all go out like convoy style. They're going to be going down there to the hazard area to start work, to start quote unquote work. There's 2 NS motors, one of which has been going back and forth between me and Schilling for like 6 months. There's VBBR. That's Peyton's thing. And there's the lone helper. Because the other 2 helpers that we had, they reached over 1,000 miles and were starting to run low on fuel, so they had to get sent out back to Riverton. I'm about to say, what's going on with the sounds out here? Why is your lights on? He's a loaded tanker too, right? Yeah, that's right, because that goes down the Denton Chemical.
Okay, go to this town, Dylan. That's right.
Check my DMs when I get a chance. Boop.
515.
Oh my god, all the notifications from Google Chrome. Stop it! Stop! Stop! Why is that a clear? Pause. I'm diverging. That should not be a clear. So if I turn that back there, no, it still doesn't do it. Okay. So let me add one more. Does that do it? Enable editing. Save. Okay. That's what I was missing. About to say, what in the world's happening here? Hello, Kittytron. How you doing? And hello, Agent Spock. About to cut you shock. Tanker is now mine. Still says waiting. Still says waiting. AB, did you make sure it's sent to me? Yeah, we got 3194 on this trip. Oh, there it is. Okay. Monitor that. I hope I switched that switch back. Guess we'll find out. As soon as we're clear from that, we can rock on. All right, rock and roll. on a little bit of a local, and the reason why it's the 2 Gevos running this little local is because the way that they run this, the cars come in on a coal train. Before the coal train goes to get loaded, they take and do the local first, grab the empties, bring them back, then load their coal train, put the empties on the back of their loaded coal train, then head back out. This is something I kind of stole from operations that happen around here in on the EK, on the hazard area, which actually technically no longer exists because that plant that they service shut down in December. Tree. Why did that guy disappear? Ain't nothing wrong with doing a little switching. Exactly. But hello, KG. Hello, Hot Rail. How you guys doing? I've recently been redoing vegetation in this area now. Haven't been an adult and paid taxes, I get that. Claire Crawford, mile marker 284.4. Yeah. Defect detector time!
CSX, equipment defect detector, milepost 284.4, truck 1. CSX, equipment defect detector, milepost 284.4, truck 1. No defects. No defects. Total axle 4, 8. End of transmission.
No defect, 284.4. Alright, we need to coast it down a little bit.
852, hold up the prune is going to be a little bit. Gotta get a track hooked off for you.
Coaster down a little bit, and because we're coming up. Gosh, that was abrupt. I love the new vegetation package that I've been doing with this. Looks really pretty. No, there's nothing wrong with doing a little switching. Yo, it's a Subway. Gotta have a Wawa, but we don't have a Wawa. I have a Walmart. Does that count? EB, I'm starting to suspect we broke something. I don't think I do, Z. Oh, speaking of which, did I even... I did not. Got a Yala. I know, but I figured it'd be out by now. I don't know what bird is just super loud here. I don't know what I've done. Is it gonna be close to Blue Ridge, Georgia there, KG? Oh, nope, EB, it's done. Now it's waiting. And there's the Danny B. Bakery. I do love how we completely redone this road. This looks really nice. And it all behaves like really nice too now.
Test out crew to Service Center. M494 is on the east end of 65 with the 3452 in the lead. M441 is on the west end of 65 with the 7283 in the lead. DP. Thank you.
This is in Ringgold, but I am going to spend 3 days in Blue Ridge and take a ride on our train everyone to Copper Hill, Tennessee. Very nice. See, the people that I work for, they have we have a plant down in Blue Ridge. I've been to Blue Ridge several times for work. Well, here's where you're in luck, Kidditron. Other than the trees, the Riverton now mostly uses... What in the hell is happening with the traffic? Uses mostly... the foliage that you're seeing, like mostly the grasses and stuff going on here. And the shrubs on the ground. It's all built in. X.
No defects. Total axle 192. End of transmission.
It's just us and ATS. Yeah, for real. Why are you stopped in the middle of the road, ambulance? What is happening? And boom. I got you. Hello, Kermondale. Nah, as of right now, I shouldn't be missing anything. I just checked everything. We should be okay. Yep, this is the new bakery. Making a delivery. Come on, stop. Slow out, slow out, slow out, slow out, slow out, slow out. No, 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 no. We bounced. Okay, cool. You are good to send. Bungee train. I do have a bounce stop right there, so that should keep us from derailing. Just bounce us. Welcome to Danny B. Bakery. What used to be a giant, unnecessary school. Turned to a full-fledged factory that people can switch. Get more things to do than just things to look at. Danny B. Bacon. Buy your bread and get the out. Calm down. 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 Slow. 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 Like a glove. God bless, I love my, the nervous shop worker there. I love my sounds. I love my, slack sounds. They just make everything just kabow. AB, as soon as I get this swapped out, I'm gonna go run down there. 2 cars at a time unloading. Cold train is on the way. I hope it's not going in the portal yet. Because I haven't got the first train out away from the portal yet. And no, it's 2 car. You can do 2 car unloading at a time. Well, 4. Because the way that that's set up back there, there's 2 unloading points on each track, and so you can do 4 cars at a time. I'm inside the building. That's not what I'm in. Alright. You think you do better with small routes? There you go. Well, that's up to you. I like building worlds.
Available RCX. We'll need some help on the east end of RO8. A couple of shoves. East end of RO8 on a couple of shoves. Taking the bottom.
Slowly, slowly, slowly.
We'll be swinging up there, row 8, cut the air in, shove it all the way west, fill it up.
POV, you're about to become an OSHA video. Y'all connect? You did, alright. Pull them out!
Have another RCX available.
I'm here. Well,
Got a second one till 9 o'clock. Alright, I got a 150 at the service center. If you're still good, need to ride to the west end of RO5.
Riding the shove. About 3 cars to stop. Me 2 car, 3194. Get about 1 more. So that is basically just a drone camera that I'm able to move around and make it look like I'm on the car. Basically, you click the car, click the drone camera, and then just situate yourself. What up, Kenny? All right, 3194, bring him back. So we say stop. Well, what up, Kenny? How you doing? Yeah, the train was taken away from me. I smell like grease. I need to change the bell on that. How much snow did I get? Maybe about 1.5 inches. It's still snowing out there. I wasn't supposed to get that much. We still got a little bit of it. Looking for the cylinder hopper. Yeah, roads are clear. They wasn't too clear last night. I was sliding all over the place last night. All right, 3194. Give me about 5 car. 5 car to a stop. About 4. 4 to stop. 3. 2. Alright, anywhere in there. Well, those weren't mine. Those are shillings. But I helped them figure out how to do it. Do you like them? Yeah, Z. You're good to send. 3194. Bring her up about 4. No, bring her up by 5. Bring her up by 5. They just say Southern, huh? Then something messed up with the audio file. Import that to shilling. Either that or there's that one you have to set to KCS for it to work. For it to literally say Norfolk Southern milepost. No defects, and it just doesn't give a in transmission. 3194, bring them back. Let's go ahead and start loading up this place. Actually, 3194, you take a pause. Let me go get that one train moving. Beep, beep, beep. How far along are you? Jesus, you're getting there. If anybody's in the call with Shilling, tell him his Gibbs Brothers train's almost loaded. What about the other guy over in... Oh, yeah, he's done. So I can just do this. Stop. View details. Enable editing. Boom. Save. And then what I want you to do is run around. And then... Let me go open up Z's portal. Started to snow again. Yeah. Been doing that a lot. I'm pretty sure we'll get Z's train first. Before EB's. Hopefully. Display that. That's set. Now I need to get to the other side of the map. Almost 70 miles away. No, almost 80 miles away. Yeah, there he is on his full glory, and... Up, I need to run down to the yard. What track can he fit in? Is one open? One is open. Alright, so cool. Cool. There goes that. Everybody's getting set up. Hello, Delta Outdoors. How you doing? Didn't check down the Conway, but I'm pretty sure there was a coal train down there too. Just want to cross my T's and dot my I's. Make sure there ain't people. I think there was a coal train going there. Yeah, there he is. Been sick the whole day? Damn, that sucks. Hope we get the film better. McCormick. There you are. McCormick. Co-loader. Go ahead. And she ain't got far, so, but we'll be able to set that up here momentarily. Blah, 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 blah. Go. Now I have Z's portal open, waiting for that. Now I can go ahead and get back to work on my local. These guys were doing, just making sure all the switches were set. 3194, go ahead and bring them back. You're about 10 to a stop. 10 to a stop, let's go. Alright. Start slowing her down. We got a stop pip here. Hopefully I can see everything that we need to do. I'm gonna ride the shove on this side. Ah! I'm just screaming in my ears. The Reefer Runner given 10 memberships. Holy crap. No. Stop. Thank you. The KG, Terry John, CSX 1972 lover, Trainz fan, Ralph fan, Micah Turner. Great channel, by the way. I highly recommend watching anything from Micah Turner. Fantastic dude. Angel Heaven, FXC to Flame Rails. And Dragori. Reefer Runner. 3194. 5. Let's go. Your portal wasn't online. About 10. We've been live for nearly an hour already? Jesus, how time flies. It went into another universe. Good power plant assets. I mean, there's all kinds. Anything from in between sap, approach medium, jointed rail, the normal default power plant stuff. There's all kinds of stuff to really make a good power plant. Come on, bring her back. Got a bumping post here, so you can bring her in easy. Perfect. Yes, it is a feature of the membership. No, you try refreshing. Anybody else buffering? And then the last 4 go on the spur track. And they manually unload them there. And that will do the factory 3 days. They'll have to get swapped out again. Bring her on up, bring her on up. Hold up. This is Reaper. This is where that school used to be. They completely demolished that school up here in Ashburn and turned it into Danny B. Baking. That's perfect. Stop her right there. Did I read that right? Does this say that we have 56 viewers there for a second? Almost 61. For 61 viewers, the chat's awfully quiet. Jeez. Hello, everyone. Bring her forward. Let go. I honestly wasn't expecting 61 of y'all to show up today, so hello to all of you. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to check out our ever-growing family over on the WIT Discord, the WIT website, wowitstrains.com. And if you have a Facebook, join the ever-growing family of the Trainz community, ran by me, Danny B, and a few others, where we post a lot of pictures and show off our creations with the rest of the world over there as well. Alright, 3194, right? Skadoosh. Alright, cool. So, EB was asking about the turnaround track. Turnaround track's actually right here. So we are going to have to pull the train forward up to Waverly, back down onto track 2, and then get onto that runaround. So let's go ahead and do that before the coal train gets in our way. Or Z's rock train. Empties are pulled, loads are done, and Danny B. Bakery's little swapping out there is done. So now they have all the stuff that they need to keep making bread. This stream is brought to you by Danny B. Baking.
CSX
Equipment detector. I love the skipping of the radio. Hello, Henry Trainz. How you doing? Gotta run up to the top of Waverly Hill. That's supposed to be moving. Oh, wait, there it goes. Just one of them animations that just, you have to be close up before they do it. $65 to $51. I mean, that happens. People refresh, people jump in, people leave. It's alright. I'm just happy people thought about me and popped in for a minute. You gonna try sending it again? Alright. Wait, Z! Now it's creating the train. Whoa. Hello, fish. How you doing? $31.94 got a clear. Waverly Hill. Track 1, single track main. I'm gonna be back down track 2, $31.94. East out. Coin collecting? Nah, not really. It needs to be set for KCS. It's perfect now. Nice! Very nice indeed. Well, I'm glad that that worked out for you. Catch the stream. What all is new on the Riverton? A lot. You'll see some of them on our way back. We have a whole new quarry. We have a whole new, you know, we just saw Denny B. Baking. Wait, no, let's do something stupid. Let me... L784 3194 or CSXT 3194 requesting permission to do a reverse movement from Waverly going to track 2. Making our way back to the runaround over at the quarry over towards Sarah. Alright, we got signal permission to depart from where we stand. Thank you, dispatch. 3194 West out. That's not 3194. I don't know. Let's go find out. It's your rock train. Hello, Ashton. How you doing? The Florida East Coast is now graced just with its presence. Drive to track mark just because. Yeah, do that. Portal didn't bork it. Nope. He almost sent me 2 rock trains. I appreciate it, Ashton. I try my best. And thank you, TNT. There's a lot of these sounds that are custom made by me, but I gave everyone the tools to be able to make your own. The sounds you're hearing currently, these are available everywhere from, I think, Trainz Forge. But the, like whenever, if you listen for the, if you listen real quick for the, Reaper's giving 10 more! The Fish from Musso, the Brian Gamer race fan. I love Trainz Caden, Train 666. Dylan, Doghouse, Top Logan, and Psycho. Chuck, let me give some love to the Reefer Runner. But if you listen for the Slack action, listen to this. That's all custom made. But I done a tutorial video on how to do that. Which we can only go back at 15 miles an hour, so let's do that. I need to see if that one train has made it around the runaround. Things are about to get interesting on the eastbounds. Alright, since we know we got a rock train coming by, I'm gonna make you drive to Cornetsville, should be like West Cornetsville. Yeah, West Cornetsville siding, go there. And once again, not me, big sad. What the? Yo, I love when the thing like borks. Yo, it's my 3194 from home. Let me refresh it. It wasn't broken a minute ago. There it goes. Jesus. Keep on coming back. Just keep on keeping on. And we're going to stop. If we're going to play this right, we're going to have to stop. Let the conductor switch the switch, then do the runaround. I get intermodal tomorrow as the yard job is getting intermodal ready for EB. Okie dokie. Very nice. We still have to slow up anyway, make sure. Yes, there's actually one passenger train that makes 2 daily runs. Well, there's 2 passenger trains that make a run, both eastbound and westbound, and that's the Amtrak Cardinal. As it heads up towards Riverton, Ashland, and all that fun stuff. If you watch my video with Danny Harmon doing the voiceover, he explains about the Amtrak Cardinal. Come on, crossings, go off now. It's the rail fanning around Little Rock video. That video has Danny Harmon as the voiceover. Come on, we're inching towards the crossing. Sometime today would be nice. There it goes. Alright, now we can cross. No, we're not saying Norfolk. NG1 and NG2 are correct. Very nice. I will tell Schilling. Might need to work on the micro talker. Alright, bring her to a stop there. Cool. Give me a second. Let me get off and switch this. And skadoosh. Alright, take it back. Give me every bit of it in the siding. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. What Trainz game is this? TRS 22? New version of the route? No, not yet. I still got some things to button up. Already going in the portal? Alright, give me just a second. I'll go open it up. Train in between 19 and 22 features. Just a bunch of features. You lost at least 2 NG1s to them? Wow. But yeah, I mean, that's why I made my own NG2 as well. Because I wanted things to kind of sound a little bit more modern, more realistic, you know. Alright. Flop them. Yeah, dispatcher screen would be freaking awesome. That'd be so hard to code. Alright, let's run around. Wait, no, let me run up and get that portal open. That way I can tell trains to come in. Oh, goodness. Shilling train done. Shilling's train been done. He's just sitting there up against the up against the end of the track. I'll fix him in a second. Let's run back here. EB portal. View train. Open. Okay. There's that. All that's set. Everything's set. Alright, cool. And EB's tank train is currently out of the way. Which I'm gonna do some cheating real quick. Hopefully I'm real quick. Hopefully I'm quick enough. Boop, 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 boop. Train's going to the portal now. Alright, give me a second. I gotta do some swapping. Boop, boop. And EB, they're stealing your engine on the rear for helper. Boop, 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 boop. Drive session. Okay, those rearrangements have been made. And unpause the game again. View details, bring that back open. Cool. About to head to bed. I gotta be up at 5 a.m. Jesus. I normally wake up, whenever on my work days, I normally wake up at like 4:30 in the morning. So I get that. Alright, hold up. I gotta fix you. Drive via. Twin Rocks, track 2 east. Drive via West Little Rock. Track 2. Drive 2, Crawford. Or East Crawford, rather. Crawford East. Yeah, there you go. Alright, cool. Going to Conway. All right. We got things moving today, gentlemen. Cold train is mine. All right. That is a pretty YN2 right there. Alright, before I even tell that thing to come in, I'm going to go back to my train. That way I don't mess anything up moving across the map like I am. Blah, 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 blah. Wait. I'll fix Schilling's train in a minute. Let me get that train in the portal first. Alright, do your thing. You create a train. Alright. Rock and roll, baby! What happened to Waycross? Being awfully quiet. Alright, back on board. We are now on CSXT 839. 3194 right behind us. We're going to go pick up these empty grain hoppers, take back to Little Rock Yard, and we should be fully out of the way of the rock train that is coming down here. I need to redo that track. It shouldn't be as rustic as it is. Buttons for advanced controls. What do you mean? What kind of advanced controls you're looking for? Bring her to a stop. Right about there. Take her back. So, what I'm using right now, I know you can't see it. Well, hold up. You guys are about to see my ugly mug for a minute. You gonna work? I guess not. I guess it's not going to work. Unless it's trying to get captured somewhere else. By the way, what I'm using here is a rail driver. I have a rail driver set up, and I've had this rail driver now for quite some time. All my stickers are faded away. There's nothing wrong with that. So with the rock train I send you, the more SD40s I complete, the more diverse trains will be. Very nice. Just what we need on CSX is more diversity. But CSX had an AC60 at one point in time. Diversity in motion. Skadoosh. Alright. Back to Little Rock Yard. We gotta make things quick. We got trains on the way. Now the only thing keyboard that I really use is, you know, 1 through 8, my arrow keys, and that's about it. F5 to turn everything off, that way if I wanted things hidden. That's true. And hello, Dylan, how you doing? Good to see ya. Good to see all of y'all. How's my friends up in the Northeast? That would be the Reefer Runner if he's still here. He's been giving everyone some love today. Alright, we've ran around. Let's take her back to Little Rock Yard. $97 watching now? Jesus. Hello, everyone. Thanks for stopping by and seeing little old me. Can we see 50? Now 107. Jesus. Unless YouTube is just breaking. I appreciate it though. Nice to see you all. Oh, goodness. Also, Reefer of Whittier Valley. I don't think I did. But Reefer, if you didn't get to see it either, this is the new quarry over here at the original baseboard of the Riverton. I need to delete that. That was my test train. Alright, EB's train is in, so I can go back into Surveyor now. Without it breaking. Howdy, Castlebar. Let's see. I'm not sure. Who do you think I was? Castleberry? Oh, okay.
Equipment defect detector. Milepost 300.
The annoying thing when you move? What do you mean? The compass? I can show you that. If we go back into Edit Surveyor. So if you want to remove your, remove your compass, that way you don't have to see it whenever you're moving around. Go into your settings. Go into interface settings. And it's right down here. No, it's in general settings. I can't remember where it's at. Disable, undo, redo in surveyor. Show object QIDs. Enable free internal camera. Right there it is. So you see, if you see this right here, show compass in 3D view, that will already be checked. Uncheck that, and that will get rid of your compass. From Florida, welcome on in. Do I like Jawtooth? All right. The person who made the fictional railroad. I mean, I have a fictional railroad too, Conway Southern, which is also on this map.
CSX, equipment defect.
Oh, there's Z's rock train.
Post 300.7. No defects. No defects. Total axle 372. End of transmission.
You're from North Carolina? Very nice. I am from the bluegrass state of Eastern Kentucky. Yes, I got your coal train. Actually, let me go tell, while my train is a-rocking down south on the seaboard line, woo woo. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, my ADHD kicked in. North Carolina born, there you go. Yes, coal train is in. And he's gonna have, because there's no more power for taking trains, so he's gonna have to go into the yard. So drive to track mark. Shitty state of Jersey. How you liking your snow right now? Drive to track mark. Green tree yard track 1. Okay, he's moving. Hello, Schilling. Your coal train's ready. I just need to get him out of that coal mine.
Detector, milepost 591.5. 372. Detector out.
One more at 3,000, I'm on the stop.
Go, baby! Go! 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 Got to clear, Crawford. Mile marker 284.4. And defect detector.
CSX, equipment defect detector. Milepost 284.4. Track 2.
Well, Schilling is the local from Danny B. From the Danny B Bakery.
CSX, equipment defect.
We spent the last hour and a half running a local and dispatching
4.4.
trains.
Track 2. No defects.
Hello, John
No
Fitch. Welcome on in. How you doing?
Total axle 4.8. End of transmission.
CSXT 8039. No defects. Mile marker 284.4. Track 2. Dispatching things set up? No. No, I have to manually dispatch trains where I want them to go. It gets really fun when there's like 12 trains all on the main line. I made it. I basically just tell what tracks that I want them to go to. I have a bunch of track marks and stuff set up, and I tell them of which I want them to traverse, and sometimes I can usually get meets perfectly. We're gonna bypass Crawford Yard. Ugh. It's loading in everything. Bypass Crawford Yard, because this train's going back to Little Rock Yard. And bypass that. Boom, 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 boom. And we want to go in this track. Hello, 6914. This would be perfect. They'll be able to get their caboose set up too for the run. Where am I? Had an approach. Do you have a Discord server? We do. It's in the link down in the description below. Make sure that if you do join, that you accept our rules and regulations. That way you can get a role of how to make a defect detector. It's kind of complicated, but kind of not. You're really just playing with audio files. I probably could someday if I could get myself to recording again. That is just crazy. Here in a little bit with that tank train coming on its way when it was leaving Green Tree Yard, you'll be able to hear my newest defect detector that I created. Have to run Long Hood forward and back to Little Rock. It's all depending on how they come in on the coal train that brings them. Because it's a special. These hoppers ain't dropped off like the normal manifest runs. This actually comes in via another coal train. All right, Chance, that'll work out perfectly. You're a fan of rats? Also, Z, you're in the server. Well, make sure you go to our rules page, accept the rules and regulations on there, and you will be able to get your role and see the rest of the server. Z, you know that these two are coming back with that rock train, right? They took a wrong turn at Beaver Street. Beaver Street? I think I said that right. Even though that's going to be all red, I have it supposed to be giving us a restricting. But it's not giving me the restricting that I want. But we have a restricting coming into the yard. That'll work. Yeah, for anyone that was wanting to know that are probably new to the channel at this point, if you see those engines right there, that's my fictional. That's the Conway Southern Railway. Originally started as its own little route project almost. We looked at this last night. 7 years ago. Turned into its own Class 2 regional railway. The Conway Southern Railway. The wide cab dash 8s. Which Conway, since there's a few? Conway, in this sense, isn't the Conway, Pennsylvania that is Norfolk Southern. Or is it Pennsylvania? I can't remember where their Conway is. That Conway Southern is based off of my own little fictional town of Conway, Kentucky, which is here on this route. I'll take you down there to that yard and show you that in a minute. As soon as I get this train in this yard. CSX 839, let me pass some signal at danger. East Green Tree, going in, Green Tree, East Little Rock, going into Little Rock Yard. Yeah, think R.J. Corman. That's Conway Southern. Let's get back to the Little Rock Rail Cam. No, it's for some reason it won't display my restricting like I want it to, but the other signals on the other end of the route towards Green Tree will. I don't know. Yep, grab bag time. Game on! Well, no, not yet. Remember, you have to wait for the crossings to start going off. That was the joke. So, back 2 years ago now, back in 2024, me and a bunch of guys such as Z, Railman Gaming, and a few others met up in Folkestone, Georgia. Spent a weekend down there. Every time the crossings go off, that was the game. It was like game on, and we all scattered, trying to get shots. So much fun. I still can't believe I missed 2 heritage units because I was asleep. Oh, there's my newest defect detector, if you guys heard it just then. That's a tank train. Jesus. Going to Atlanta in the summer? Very nice. Go up there and see Austell. We spent an hour and 40 minutes running this one little local and dispatching trains. Goodness me. Going to Michigan Speedway in June? Very nice. I want to go to Bristol. I want to go back and see a Bristol race. But I've also been sitting here contemplating, like, do I want to go to Bristol or do I want to go to Atlanta during the summer race, meet up with Z, and watch the summer race with Z? One more trains? No, Peyton. I've got enough to deal with right now. I still haven't got your other coal train loaded yet. What did he mean by what? He's in the Discord server. Disqualified. Ow! I've been disqualified. The FRA's already handed me tickets. And now these cars will hang out here until that coal train right here is loaded.
Detector.
There's my defect detector again.
251.2. No defects. Repeat. No defects. Total axles 480. Detector out.
Cool. Alright, before I do anything else with that train, let's rock down here real quick. Electric Avenue. And there's the FEC. Coming to get the rock. I want you to navigate to Ashburn Quarry. Pick up, drop off. Longest train that I've run over the Riverton is about 15,000 feet. Because it was 2 trains in 1. Alright, now that we know that Z's train's going to go into the quarry that I want it to, I want it to run back over here and fix Schilling's train. Because he was like, no, I'm just going to run all the way to the end. I'm like, okay. So now we're going to back you up. Drive session again. Pause. And then I want to make sure that the cars are loaded. Alright, and then now go ahead and do me a favor and run around train. I love the E-Bell on that. I would love to visit Osborne Yard. That'd be cool. Hello, Hagen Brian. How you doing? Alright, so he's going to run around. And then now, take it to run that local. Probably about 30 minutes. If I wasn't so cautious about everything else going on in the world right now. Oh, yeah. To, let's see, is he still here? To, Trait the rail fan? Trey the rail fan? Trey, that's it. This is my Conway. This is Conway, Kentucky. Pause, let everything load up. Hey, look, AB, it's your engines you're asking about. This is Conway, Kentucky. Currently, there's a lot of MOW stuff getting ready to happen, so that's why you see the Herzog ballast train, a welded rail train, tie train, got everything else but the actual MOW equipment. Your 40's got yeeted, remember? The Q-Wid's changed on them. Where Z's thing messed up. But this is Conway, Kentucky. Coming to you? Yes, I do. Well, not anytime soon. Speaking of which, let me run down. You sure? Yep, there he is. It's going to be a minute, but yes, you do have one coming. There is a McDonald's there. Alright, drive via track mark Waverly siding. Drive to track mark. You're going to have to stop to get a helper at East. Little Rock, Main 2. Get your ATS set up, EB. Pre-catching content, yay! And don't we love trains? But let's run now from the train show. Very nice. Train shows are always fun. Waiting for Schilling's train to do his run around. Oh wait, McCormick. Need to run down there. There should be a train getting loaded or starting to get loaded now. Or I need to tell him to start getting loaded. Oh, this map is so freaking big. Golden Eye, been a member for 15 months. Very nice. It's being ran by Thomas Blue. And there's number 1030, the Breast Cancer Awareness Unit. And 1025, the CSX, the Conway Southern. Technically it's a heritage unit, but technically it isn't. It's what that sports the original scheme of Conway Southern. The Orange Nose is what they call them. And then Ally Leasing. Alright, he's doing his thing. That's a testing area. Love the kudzu vines around this area. Looks really pretty. Goodness. Alright. So, now that he's doing his thing, we'll be able to get him back out. We can go ahead and set up another coal train to go ahead and make its way eastbound. Since he's leaving... Very authentic. There you go. And Reefer's been a member for 31 months. Very nice. I told you a minute ago. About 30 minutes. 30, 45 minutes roughly. If you're doing it right. Oh wait, no, that's VBBR. Make sure these guys are turned on. We got VBBR that has been coming across. You got Western Maryland. You got the Canadians. Now we got FEC. No, your engines got taken off at Crawford. They're sitting at Crawford, and there's CSX down here. The engines that came on the coal train anyway. Drive via track mark west. Twin Rocks, track number 2. Drive via track mark west Little Rock, track number 1. Drive via track mark east Little Rock, track number 1. Drive via track mark Waverly, Maine. Navigate to CNC Cornetsville Prep Plant coal loader. Cool. Oh, your stream is off a bit. Understandable. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let you all watch this train pass by. As I run and use the restroom real quick and grab me something else to drink, I will be right back. Alright, I am back. I got me that sweet Dr. Pepper. Is that the Dr. Pep? Ask any, like, ask Chance, ask Peyton, ask EB, ask them all. Like, I'm literally sporting nothing but Dr. Pepper right now. Alright, got Trainz on the move. That should have gave enough time for Schilling's train to get turned around. And now it can start coming back out on the branch. Yes, it did. Drive to track mark, West Little Rock. No, West Green Tree. Why am I getting Green Tree and Little Rock mixed up right now? Green Tree, track 1. And hopefully by the time he gets close, Chance's train be done, gone, out of the way. Now, until Chance gives me the go-ahead, let's go back down here to Little Rock. Where's that other tank train at? Oh, he's about to cross the Copper Creek. If you listen to him, he's in full run notch 8. Flat out getting it. Alright, cool. So that means that I have a little bit of time to run down here and do some fancy maneuvers. Hold up. Game's loading up stuff. There we go. Back on board with our little train for rocking through Little Rock. We need to come down here and do some fancy maneuvers to get things ready to start sending that coal train right there up to the mine. Because this train's going to be getting loaded at Beaver Creek, which is a 5-mile run in reverse from this yard up the branch. So we need a shoving platform, which we have at the very end of this track. Start slowing it down. A little bit more. I now have a cat in my lap. Let's see, and let's go douche. Alright. We're gonna push it back up here to the yard lead. Alright, Henry Train, we'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't already done so, please, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see, the easiest thing that you can do to help support us, make sure that you leave us a like. And if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate every little thing. But we're going to bring this guy up. I know it's a yellow. Nah. 3194. Yeah. Alright, so we got that set up. Now let's go grab these cuts. Because the cuts are so small, like, well, because of that one cut being as small as it is, the whole thing of this coal train here should be able to fit where I want it to go. Little Rock Yard. Let's see. You had that before you got rid of Trainz? I hear it. Ooh. Shut up, I didn't want to hear myself. I'm just trying to refresh everything. What are you doing? Yeah, where that cut right here is so small, I'm gonna combine the cuts and then send the whole thing back there at one time. That should, quote unquote, should work the way I want it to. If not, we could probably do some finagling back there. All that's set. Make the move. It's pretty simple, actually. What's my favorite yard on the route? This little place.
Equipment defect detector. Milepost 266.5.
I love this little yard. I do so much stuff in this little yard. This one and Green Tree. Green Tree is my second favorite. Green Tree can be an absolute mess. I mean, it is right now. Longest train that I've ran is about a little over 15,000 feet. It was 2 trains combined into one.
Mechanical power cross over road
CSX equipment defect.
All depending on the
detector.
PC.
Milepost 266.5. No defects.
That tank train is barreling down on me right now.
480. End of transmission.
And I am right in his way. And right about there. Alright, back her up, give us that other cut. And then let me run back to the other end of the yard. Boom. Yeah, that's right. No, that's not right. There we go. And let me get that. All right, Chance, but are you ready for your train? Just a little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, just enough. There you go. Cool.
That's right.
Stretch them, 3194.
Settle.
Good stretch. Alright, back up. Let's grab that shoving platform. The lights are starting to come on, so that means it's starting to get late in the game. Time is it? It's almost 7:24. It's almost 7:30. Here's a quick question for everyone in the chat. What time is it for you? Let's see where you're... you don't have to tell me where you're from. Just what time zone are you in? Seeing how there was like over 100 of you in the chat. Just out of pure curiosity.
Hey, do that now, verify. I'm in the 72.
1:25 p.m. on a Tuesday. Craig, are you Australian? I never knew that. The Scratchy's here too. Everyone's here. How you doing, Scratchy? Oh, New Zealand. Okay. Gosh almighty. Little old Kentucky me streaming to the world. About one fact of life that we all share, and that is trains. All right, we got our shoving platform. And now that we have our shoving platform, I need to get out of the way. But I'm going to put myself in the way and tell my train to go up the Beaver Creek branch. It really is, Train Master. Drive to track mark. Beaver Creek end. Let's go. And there they go. Going in reverse. They'll kick themselves out of Little Rock Yard. Come on, lock the switches. Lock the switches before the tank train does. Who all is excited for the new dynamic lighting that is coming to trains on the next version? I think that is going to be really cool.
10, Jason track clear, good 20, 54.
Road 10 and Jason clear, 20 more.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the tracks.
Detector.
Right? Where's the sun? There's the sun.
1.2.
CSX equipment.
Oh my God, I'm right in the way.
Detector. Milepost 284.4.
Track.
2.
Yes, I am directly in the way. I'm in between two trains right now. I got a loaded coal train coming from that direction and a loaded tank train coming from that direction. Proper sky? Oh yeah, the skybox can be really cool too. Okie dokie chance. Boom, ba dum, ba boom, bam, bam, bam.
CSX equipment defect detector. Milepost 284.4.
Track.
2. No defects. No defects. Total axle 416. End of transmission.
Detector.
Oh my God, all the defect detectors.
251.2. No defects. Repeat. No defects. Total axles 428. Detector out.
It's getting difficult downloading all the necessary keywords. Well, a lot of keywords have changed. A lot more easier using mostly assets from Jointed Rail, Download Station, Approach Medium, our mods, and our own stuff. You also got Switchback, Wigwag stuff on there, Trainz Forge. But a lot of things should be easier with the newer versions of the route. But I still got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. This guy needs to get out of the way. There are trains barreling down on him right now. And there he goes. We'll catch up with him in a moment once he gets back to the coal mine. We got some other stuff to do. First, I'm going to switch these switches back. Everything's all set up. Everything's ready. Should be a train getting ready to pop up right about here. Yep, there he is. So with that, we know he's going to have to wait for the tank train anyway. Let's go ahead and get this guy ready. This is going to be the helper to help him over the hill. Let me get these hoppers going. Right here. Alright, Chance, all those are in. Alright. Chance, are you ready for your coal train yet? I'm gonna keep asking because it's right in the way of Schilling's train. And I need to get that out of the way before I can send Peyton's train up. Alright, you guys can stop there. I can send it? Alright. Give me a second. Let me get this guy set up real quick, because he's going to have to wait for the tank train anyway, and I will. And then we'll go watch some Western Maryland shenanigans. We've been live for almost 2.5 hours now. Very nice. Get that going up here. The cat keeps jumping every time that I maneuver my my reverser, because it makes that little click sound. She's like, "What are you doing?" Hello, Illinois Central. How you doing? Now, with the time that I have, after the tank train gets in, I should, quote-unquote, should be able to get this coal train to at least Castle Mountain. Or better yet, I'll tell the empty to go into Castle Mountain and then wait for the loading. Tell you what, that right there would be a dangerous hill to drive up and it's snowing. Well, that fire truck don't care though. I hate when the game does that. It makes me think that something derailed, something broke. Alright, so they're going to come up here and wait. Going down the hill is a death sentence. Yeah, you're not wrong. Where's our tank train? There he is. Right on time.
Keep shoving it down in 13. We'll come back out of there, power crossover here.
Hold up.
Shoving it now.
So he's set to go that way, which is red for some reason. That's swapped. That's swapped. It's probably the yard track. Hold up. Yeah, that's what it was. And then this right here is also a fantastic spot to watch trains. If we can just get up to right here. He'll be coming around that corner. Be in the middle track right here. But I've always liked this little spot. It's at the very bottom of the Thunderhead grade. Listen to those flanges squeal. Your train is currently sitting at the west end of Green Tree. And we'll be getting him moving as soon as we see this guy come around the corner. Gotta love a K5LA. Especially when it's on a YN2 AC44. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. Alright, so let's now rock on over. Let's find that empty coal train that's coming. I'm going to tell him to go into Castle Mountain. That way the loaded can make his way up the hill. Drive to track mark. Castle Mountain East. And then I'm going to have you wait there for 30 minutes. That should... What's making the flange noise? It's a modified version of that that flange. There's this track. Hold up, I'll go into Surveyor. I can't say it off the top of my head because I'm an idiot. Boy. It is this right here. It is a modified version of the Mallows trigger wheel squeal. Which I think the original is on the DLS, but this is modified to have more realistic sounds. If that makes sense. Like, I don't have anything missing, so you should be able to just yellow it. But let me get yours in the portal first. Because yours is currently holding... Where is Schilling's train? Oh, it's about to make its way through Thurmond. Well, unfortunately, it's not mine. If I wanted to release it, I'll have to make my own version of it. Alright, there's Schilling's train. He's making his way. Let's go down back to Green Tree and get this train out of Schilling's train's way. And it's, of course, driven by Schilling. No, that is also available on the DLS. The traffic region is, I think it's a SAP traffic region. Let me go back into Surveyor and I'll tell you. But it's also on the DLS. It's, it's on the DLS. I'm going to use it. So that is edit environment. No, it's not environment. It's edit route. And that's using SAP Modern USA Road Vehicles. Alright, EB, we'll catch you later. SAP Modern USA Road Vehicles, and that is available on the DLS. I'm gonna throw this guy in full run. It's about time he gets out of here anyway. Yeah, even if you guys see that second unit, that's a Western Maryland AC-60. That also has an RS-5T on it. The SD-70 has dual RS-5Ts. Makes me cry, but well, I don't use a lot of SAP stuff. His traffic region doesn't really lag me out that bad because it uses a lot of the stuff that they have on the DLS, but it also uses a bunch of other cars and vehicles and stuff that's not theirs. But it's also all available on the DLS, so I guess that's why it works. For now, we're going to need to get this guy to Chance's portal. Let me show you all a scene that I absolutely love. I'm sending my train to... boom, boom. Get past that, get past that. Which one was Chance's again? That one. That one, that one, boom. And... boom. Cool. Greetings, Steven. How you doing?
Milepost 591.5. No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axles 156. Detector out.
All the cows. I'm gonna stick with this guy for a minute. That way we can see him go past my favorite little screenshot spot. Yeah, pretty much. As long as you have the same consist and everything else installed with it, the terrain just pops up on their side. And that's basically what we've been doing. That's why there's a lot of, like, Canada, you got Western Maryland, you got another friend's local, the VBBR stuff. That's why you got FEC, if you saw earlier. Everyone wants Riverton's coal, apparently. Because that's my biggest export. Oh yeah, shilling with BNSF. Using Andrew's Lincolnshire. Better feature than multiplayer severity. Amen. Multiplayer severity is cool and all, but like, This right here is what has brought a lot of love back into Trainz for some people. Download this program, and from where? Trainz is available on Steam. Trainz is also available on their own website at n3v.com or trainsimulator.com. Hold up. Trainz Simulator. That's the name. So you get Trainz Plus, Trainz 22 Platinum Edition. But you can also get it available on Steam. There's the link if you need it. Trainz has been a part of my life ever since 2005? Late 2005, early 2006? This isn't even the scene that I wanted to show you guys. For those that's kind of new around here, I'll show you one of my favorite scenes here momentarily. But I got to get my train there. I do love this little spot where these guys are hanging out, getting photos, but these guys never see anything CSX around here, even though this is CSX owned property. You see everything else because all the portals that are close by. That's really up to you, because whenever you get, like, this is not to narc on Trainz or anything, but, like, Trainz Plus is basically makes it to where you are basically a certified beta tester. And you get a lot of DLC for free. That is one of the plus about it. I have a Trainz Plus account. I've been paying for gold for the last 3 years now.
Or nickels.
But I usually spend most of my time on Trainz Road Simulator 22 Platinum Edition. Now, Trainz Plus, I have it installed for whenever I want to try stuff. Hello, Eugene. I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? You're doing good? Very nice. Feel free to check it. I'm trying to get your train in the portal. Chance. Damn it. SD70s. Alright, so there's that on its way. I'm going to leave it and let it do its thing. Hopefully it doesn't break. It's pouring a snow up there. Very nice. Not nice. What am I saying? It finally says it's cloudy for me. This spot be a great spot for... I mean, the crickets and the frogs over there. Bro, if they had a virtual rail cam spot for this spot right here, I'd leave it up and go to bed to it. Goodness gracious. We saw you a minute ago, Eugene. I'm doing fantastic. How are you? Welcome on in. Alright, Scratchy. You still here? Let me show you one of my favorite places I've built. This spot right here. Hold up. Let me pause. I'm going to change the... oh, crap. There's a train getting built. Never mind. I can't pause it. I can't go into... Well, I can. I can go to session options. That ain't going to hurt anything. Give us some daylight. There we go. Look at this. I absolutely love this spot. I remade this spot off of a place in Virginia. Just off of one photo. And I was like, this is very pretty. Whenever the train gets up to the crossing. I absolutely, hands down, love this spot. This is one of my favorites that I've made.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 266.5.
Oh yeah, the track speed here is 55. Because it's a double track main line from here all the way to the end of the line. Well, the end of the subdivision anyway. There's small grades that ain't going to affect your train as hard. It's more or less you're riding in a valley all the way up.
Alright, M852 switching lead row 3.
And right now this train's doing about 45. Oh, hello. But yeah, eventually this will go on further, but as of right now, this is as far as it goes. And into the portals. This train is coming from the same place that the train that we're currently on is going. Albany line on this sim? I mean, it's possible. Because most of the routes and the projects and stuff that you see is just like me. It's been made by the community. Hello, Santa Fe. Hello, TRK. How are you guys doing? I did not mean for that to rhyme, but there you go. You guys done it yourself.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 266.5. No defect. No defect. Total axles 428. End of transmission.
And off he goes. Going to Chance Land. Yes. Cat, you're going to have to move. My leg's falling asleep. Chance, your red Western Maryland Bethgons, or whatever you want to call them. They remind me of Conrail's shade of red. Shade of... Taking a chance on it? Yeah. Uncontrolled, 55 mile an hour, 1,500 go train. Barreling out of the portal on the other, that'd be hilarious.
I'm saying now we're gonna leave it.
Okay, alright. We'll leave it.
Alright, this guy's now in. Alright.
Yeah, I'll send your work order down there.
So now that Tranz's train is going in, Chance's other train has arrived. I should have an empty track to hold him from now. I do. Because this train's about to leave and go up to that same branch. So... drive I hope drive to track mark Green Tree Yard track 3. Hopefully it fits. Wait, first, before I even let you go, where is Schilling's stuff? There he is. Cool. So Green Tree Yard is just about to become a mess. This yard really needs to be bigger. You're on run 8. Very nice. So you need to navigate to Copper Creek. Copper's Fork loadout, co-loader, go. And while you're doing that, let's go ahead and jump back across and send the loaded coal train, seeing how the empty coal train is now going into the siding. He will be out of the way. The tank train should be out of the way. And he is perfect, perfect, perfect. Can't get no better than that. Boom, boom, boom. New crew on board. Helper crew is ready to go. Everyone's ready. Everyone's happy. Let's rock and roll. Drive via track mark. Hold up. There we go. Drive via track mark. West Little Rock track number 2. Drive via track mark. Twin Rocks track 1. Drive to track mark. West Green Tree track 1. Right? Right. That's where I want him to go. No, I do both. Speaking of trains, our other train should be already ready to go down here at the coal mine, and he is perfect. Just a little too long. How far? Where's the end of track? That's perfect. You know what? Here, we're going to scoot you. We're going to pretend we're going to scoot you back just a wee bit. Wee. It should be, but just give me just uno momento por favor. I am trying to get 50 things done at once. Alright, you can go ahead and start getting loaded right there at Beaver Creek. And alright, let's rock back over back to the favorite spot and watch the Western Maryland coming in. As everyone is moving. Yes, I do. I can literally spend hours doing this right here. We've ran a local. We've ran some coal trains. Some more coal trains. A tank train. Which is going to be getting Conway Southern Power here in a moment. Cat, you're going to have to move, honey. My leg is falling asleep. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, I have a cat in my lap. Chance, I'm not watching that train, so you just got to watch your portal, bro. Got a rock train, too, from FEC. I got to go check on him in a moment. That's a pretty horn on that guy. Goodness me.
Got 8 tower.
She's a tabby cat. Alright, so everyone's moving. That needs to be moving right now. VBBR coal train's leaving. He's going up. Here comes Schilling's train. I wonder if Schilling's available. Okay, well, hey, Schilling. Here comes your train. He's coming around the corner. And we finally got rid of that third oddball, so now all your engines are now BNSF. We had a BNSF SD70 show up, so we swapped the NS with the SD70 so it can go back to home rails. Fine. I have him coming up to the end of the yard, and that's he'll hold till you are ready. Empties loads, empties loads. Cat, this is not a time to be biting my arm. I'm trying to do something. Yeah. Get off my lap. Go do something else. Go bother your mother. Crazy freaking thing. My lord, what a day. Okay, so there that guy goes. Everyone's moving that needs to be moving. Before I forget, I wonder if he's made it to... Yep, he's already going around the corner. Damn it, I was hoping to see him going across. Or going around anyway. Alright, I'm gonna do some cheating here just for a moment because I got to move some stuff. Just like last time, the WVR engine's gonna go south with Conway Southern. We'll get him over here. Boom. Boom. And then let's go back here. Get these engines off.
Wall stuck up there. Carry it to the north side. Should be F7 for 738.
You guys are going to park there for now because you're getting ready to leave too. The Norfolk Southern engines, I'm going to get the VBR engines over here. You guys are going to go over here and you here because these guys are getting ready to leave with the rock train. Speaking of rock train, let's go up here. Oh, Lord. How far out was he? Okay, he was out far enough. Alright, so we gotta do a little loop-de-loop. Wait, before I do any loop-de-loops. This is what happens when you are trying to load everyone else. And you're trying to run multiple different trains at once. It keeps you on your toes, and this is why this is what has brought this back. Let's see, let's do a runaround. But then as you're doing your runaround, let's go get the tank train. Tell the tank train to go down. Oh my god. Go, 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 go. We got stuff to move, stuff to place. Things to do, things to... Whatever. View details. Start, stop, save. Start, stop, save. And the SD70. Start, stop, enable, save. Alright. Drive via track mark. No, no, no. You just need to drive to track mark. Denton chemical runaround. Go. Go. Get out of here. A Riverton run through. That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the Little Rock rail cam, where I'm going to keep my hands off of any of the buttons, because I've set everything up here. Here to even show you guys, I'll even click on this guy. See, now I'm not in control of any train. Just to show you. I have horn triggers and stuff set up to where it should, quote-unquote, run the way that I want it to. Give me just a second because my Dr. Pepper's running through me. I'm going to run and use the restroom really quick. Go ahead and get that out of the way as the train is coming up. So you guys, so it should blow without me. Heck, everything should happen and work correctly, even with me not even here. So I'll be right back. I got to use the restroom. Whee! Alright, I am back. Let me check some stuff real quick. We're at 92 likes. Can we get the likes to 100 before the end of stream? There's 122 of you watching, which is also awesome because 122 is my favorite number. So if you haven't already hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it if you did. It's the easiest way to support what we do over here, so you know, just give us a like. That would be greatly appreciated. See, I'm not touching anything. The train is blowing for himself. Oh, goodness, you're already at 99. I greatly appreciate you all, 100%. If we get 100 viewers... What do you mean if we get 100 viewers? We're at 100 viewers. We're at 113 currently. No, 121. Now look, again, I'm not controlling that train. He's doing all the horn blasting himself. That is awesome. Thank you all so much. Really, truly. To all my friends all around the world, thank you. You know, honestly, for the amount of stuff that I'm doing on this stinking route right now, we could probably put out a 12-hour train stream. But again, yeah, no, burnout is no. I guess bye? Wait, huh? Unknown assets need to be fixed. Unknown assets are usually assets that are on websites. Let me see if I know what it is. Installed. Asset queued. No, I don't know what it is either. It says unknown asset for me too. Nah, I am blowing the horn for this guy. Nathan K5LA. Upper Lehigh Rail fan. There's Audie's curve. And yes, that is named after Jointed Rail's Audie. Because Audie's the one that came up with the idea for the rock right there. And what really shaped this curve on one stream. And so we named it after him. Alright, you no longer have to do your weight. Because he has... Does he have that locked? He does. Okay, so you no longer have to do your weight. Hello, 7006. It's a clone TBS horn? That's funny. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of 122, Today's 122 CSXT 7006. The spirit of WIT. Hello, Psycho. The back shop organization tagline? That's funny. We are moving coal trains like it's 1995. And I don't know if he's still in chat either, but I'm going to go ahead and show this area anyway. The defect detector that is currently sitting up here, this area is known as Bishop, one of the longtime supporters of WIT. Even back before I left the first time. This area as just being the tracks, the hills, the grass, everything just being all to itself, being nice, calm, and peaceful. This is why this area is named Bishop. Oh yeah, my ADHD just keeps taking me away from things. It keeps taking me away from jobs. I need to go back to the rock train. La 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 la. Jesus. Birds. Well, the back shop's no... Yeah, about that. Yeah, the back shops technically doesn't exist anymore. I need to get this guy in the hole first. Get him in the balloon. No, 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 I don't know. I don't care what you're doing. No. We're not sending steam over the Riverton right now. No one needs to buy me anything right now. No, there's no old come-ons. No, that ain't happening. Very slowly. What was the E? Same on the... Yes. Eh. Scratchy, have you talked to Mike here as of recent? Because he told me that he, if you're still in chat anyway, but Mike told me that he is basically modeling a new coal tipple that'd be fully operational because him and Justin was doing the scripting on it. After I showed this picture off, I'm kind of curious in how far that's coming.
That 261 you could have come out of 65 heading west, you gotta be down there, folks.
Moved out of the way of the locals, which is cool. But it didn't really suit any of the locations on Cold Country, so it didn't make it onto the route. Oh, okay. That'd still be really cool once it's done. Yeah, he told me that he was working on one when I first showed that one picture off, and I was really curious on how that one was coming, cause that'd be really cool to have. All right. Don't you blaspheme with the big boy.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 266.5.
I like to see a roaring big boy on the... No! No. Alright, let's see. We're speaking of VBBR, how are you doing up here? Okay, you're making your way onto the... You're fully out of Thurmond now, yeah? Yep, you're fully out of Thurmond, which is cool. And who else was sitting back down here? Okay, Chance's train made it into... Oh god, come on, load up everything, come on. Oh no, it doesn't fit! In that specific track anyway. I think it would have fit in 1 or 2. But that's okay that it doesn't fit all the way right now. Because nothing else is coming in. And then once by the time the BBBR cold train gets down here. And you'll have to use the tracks to do a roundabout, which is going to be a minute anyway. Alright, so I'm trying to come up with a game plan. I'll just delete some cars.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 266.5. No defects. no defect. Total axle 420. End of transmission.
Hey, stop, 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 stop.
Uh-oh. 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 Somebody messed up somewhere.
You guys in the clear right there. Are they in the clear enough for you? 261. Are they in the clear for you in 72 enough? Right there over.
I heard stop, 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 stop. But didn't hear anything else.
CSX Equipment defect detector. Milepost 389.4.
389er. Yeah. Huh? YF units. Sir, you're about to send something wacky. I'm just gonna turn around and go out back to you. I'm doing revenue stuff right now. Today, and it's missing dependence anyway. Less dependency. Jesus. Why F9s? I'm not accepting it. Let's see. Back, boom, boom. Cool. I think we have been very... Hello, Troy. I think we have been very, very productive this stream. Not in terms of, like, getting things built, like I should, but... We've been very productive in terms of railroading.
Oh, 190, 23 clear, signal Blackshear, northbound main track, 781 out.
Service 952. 852 is there's a 2-pack about.
No chance.
If you're full high for a moment.
Your engines are fine. I'm being a fuddy-duddy right now.
CSX
Equipment defect detector.
Milepost 389.4. No defects. No defects. Total axle 484. End of transmission.
With PTC on the roof. Oh my god. I also love this little spot. This is Gutterfield. And we've rearranged it to make it look like there used to be a track here. There used to be a tipple here. Used to be a whole loadout.
Let's go home. TC and pocket freight lead.
But I've also been redoing the soundscapes of this area. That's why you'll hear like crows and everything. You'll hear. It's so pretty.
Go ahead. I need somebody armor light on F7.
Oh wait.
All right, be right with you.
Oh no. What's happening? It's like my internet bottomed out.
Gilman northbound, 71. Hand job.
How well can anyone hear me? May have to... Well, looks like I'm going to have to call it because it looks like the internet isn't going to come back.
Information on the phone.
Motor 423, clear, fairground, 5440 eastbound.